going on, YouTube? This is P from PB&KM, and I'm actually trying to make sure I say the whole thing now. Today we're doing a review on Alien Colonial Marines. We're doing this a little bit different. First off, because there is going to be a rant on this, and I'm actually going to gather information to prove my point on it, because I'm going in on that. I'm going in. That's all you need to know. That might be one you want to watch, and it's just because my opinion is a little bit different from everyone else's who's pretty much spoken thus far. However, not so much. All right. First of all, let's just talk about what does not work in the game. Okay, we got old school graphics going on here, man. We got like what feels like sort of early Xbox, PlayStation 2-ish graphics going, where the game could look better. It's an ugly game. Now, you know, just because it's ugly doesn't immediately make it bad. Because, you know, we've all played some games that were ugly, but just, they were still fun. But with Colonial Marines, along with the ugly came bad functionality. Like this bad lighting in here. It's like this. I mean, now I get it. It's supposed to be dark, and it's dark. Check. Wall textures are a little funny, but you're on an alien environment, so I can forgive that. Check. Items you're supposed to be picking up don't really look like items you can pick up. That's not a good thing. So in other words, the dog tags look just like the books that I can't pick up for the most part. I don't know it's something I can pick up. They did a good job of making the weapons seeable, so to speak. But you can't walk up to and pick them up from the icon. You have to actually put the crosshairs on the item itself and then pick it up. There's a lot of random variables going on, because clipping is crazy. There's plenty of places you per se can't go, but everything else can go. And as a matter of fact, one of the frequent ways you'll die is not an alien sneaking up behind you. It's an alien clipping into you, slashing you to death, but you can't counter slash. Alright. They're human that you're fighting. They're not per se infected or anything else. I mean, they're not even really dubbed a reason why you're fighting them. Apparently they're some sort of Marines too, but they don't really explain why they're shooting at you. Alright, now, the aliens are stupid. They just come after you. They're not worried about the AI even as much. Your AI is stupid, because you'll see them doing a lot of stupid crap. Sometimes it's real easy to get them off track and get ahead of them when they are supposed to be leading you, and vice versa. So there's a lot of that going on. It's kind of unstable. Now, you know, we just went and talked about all that's wrong with the game for the most part. There's some other stuff, but that stuff didn't bother me as much. Because, I mean, alright, it didn't quite follow the story. It kind of did its own parodying of a storyline between two more so than three. Although it's supposed to be like a timeline between the two. Whatever. Okay. First off, let me go ahead and get into this. What works in the game?
Shoot that thing! Shoot that thing!
It's set up and looks the way you would expect Alien to look. It's got that cheesy 80s look /90s look. They got that on point. Sad part is, it's just not pretty. The aliens look like aliens and move pretty much like the aliens did in the movies. So I was happy to see that. They do have nice nostalgic relics all through the game, but you know, you just look at them. You don't actually interact with them.
I'm taking you again.
Contact! Contact! Here we go!
It has multiplayer, so you're definitely in a squad. The squad isn't bad, although the entire story is still told by the one person angle. It's sort of retarded, but it's happened. It happened. But I mean, it's what I expected when I first heard about the game, and that they were kind of sort of trying to stick to the lore. I wasn't one of the people who went, yes! No, I was one of the people who went, oh, that's gonna suck. And the reason why is like, you pay attention to alien games where they just focus on the aliens and not so much all the lore that goes around it, turn out to be more fun games, although highly inaccurate. But for the ones that are insistent that they're trying to follow that storyline and follow the lore, it puts the game in a box. And the box doesn't give you a lot of options. And I mean, here's what I'm saying. It's like Hitman. Agent 47 is awesome as a game character. Agent 47, as in the game, makes for a horrible character for a movie. However, if you kind of just diddle around and give him a love interest and make him more human, he makes an awesome movie character. Because, to be honest, Hitman, if it had been done like the game, would have basically been more interesting of the fact of who he's killing more so than the fact that he's killing people. But, my goodness, let's be serious. It'd be a boring movie just because you'd have to really watch it for how he's offing people and counting bodies. And no one even watches horror movies for that until after the fact. I'm just saying. Aliens is one of those movies where it's just like, it's a suspense movie. That means it's a slow build up to stuff. Slow build up in the game means you walk around with lots of talking, getting a lot of story but not much action. You play the game for the action. So they brought in action by bringing in these additional Space Marines, which in my opinion they should have just referred to as Space Pirates. You know, that breaks from the lore, mind you, but it's something I could accept in the game. Pretty much when they show up, they seem to overrun everything. And when the aliens come out, you know, the aliens are supposed to just hate humans in general, not just particularly my squad. Well, that doesn't really happen. Now, a lot of people complain that there are a lot of alien types in the game that don't exist in the movie. Have you played other alien games? Because they add in hybrids in the games all the time. As a matter of fact, they started adding them in so darn frequently that we started seeing hybrids appearing in the actual movie franchise. I mean, the bull alien kind of came around because it's a good character in the game. And then it kind of went this flip-flop thing, because I kind of noticed that apparently Hollywood doesn't talk to itself very well either. But so this game follows the lore and gets that feel right, and for that, they actually did that better than I expected they'd be able to. So I enjoyed that. But to be honest, if I wasn't playing with somebody like A.R.M, who just kind of makes shooters funny and whatnot, because, you know, it's got specialized trash talk, this game would be a snore. I'd snooze right through it. Pretty much it's just kind of like, you need to get something off your chest, and that's your reason for really playing it, because, I mean, it's missing a lot. It could have been so much more awesome. But It said, well, in the multiplayer, you can play as any of these characters from the series. Cool. Said, and you know, if I can just kind of pick a skin and go through a kind of Left 4 Dead type of scenario where everything's kind of semi-nameless other than, you know, these are a bunch of creatures, that would have worked a little bit better for me too, but they did not go either of those routes. So, you know, they tried to tell a story that is honestly just a badly written story. Kind of boring too. So, it's not completely unredeemable, but it has a lot of flaws. Here's what I predict. Sleeper hit. Seriously. A couple years from now, when it's like $10 a pop, maybe $5, a whole bunch of people, homeboys will probably pick it up and just rag on it while they're drunk out their mind and play through it. And then it's like super awesome. And you know we have other games like that too, where they're really not up to par, but they're awesome basically because they're so messed up. It's kind of what I feel about this one. Yeah, have you ever noticed that my negative reviews are longer than my good reviews? I have to give this one like a 2 out of 5. It's so crushing. Don't like it. Pray for it. But that's it. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me why you like this game or why you hated it if you played it, because let people know kind of how this works. And also too, next review, if I remember correctly, is Crisis 3, which I got from a PlayStation 3. And that should be interesting, because I don't do a whole lot of PlayStation 3 reviews. I feel like I kind of need to mix and match them now. So this is P, PB&K, and at some point I'm going to get better lighting in here, because, good Lord, I'm dark. Alright, folks. See you later, YouTube.
Probably trying to disable the weapons. Christ, what is happening?
The guns aren't that accurate. We're killing our own Marines out there.
Yes, we are.